Sorry, I gotta ask you something really quick because you said that you don't think that GME is a manipulated stock, but then you're talking about all of the ways that basically these loopholes are used, fails are not getting closed out as the regulations state they should. And we're forgetting one basic fact. We know that GME had 226% short interest in 2021, and my friends and I haven't fucking sold our shares. So, how do you think that they closed their positions mathematically?
Well, I think that
No, I mean, just like straight up, how would you close 226% short interest?
well,
There's no way to do
I
it.
think that there's two things to think about. One is, was it ever manipulated? And that we'll touch on in a second. Is it currently being manipulated? And is the current price not reflective of the one?
Well, what I'm asking is mathematically, how do you close that out?
I mean, you buy to cover. I mean, it's
Well, but you can't buy 226% of the shares and close those positions,
You,
right?
if
Because ostensibly that doesn't exist.
well, if they're
well,
separate, go ahead.
you can if you print counterfeit stocks.
Yeah, I mean, I think
So you keep doubling down then. Okay,
Yeah.
copy. Yeah,
That's
thank
So,
you.
I mean,
that's the
here's the
only
thing.
way. Counterfeit
Is there a
stocks, they call them
direct
synthetic.
contradiction?
They call them synthetic, but it's counterfeit. So that's what the market makers, including Doc Sifu and the Griffins, are doing. Everybody knows that, and we know it now.
Well, and then there's the tokenized stuff as well. You got GameStop.finance that was in
And
January of 2021. But before that, you
don't
got
forget about
GME,
Brazilian puts.
GME.cx that was in 2019 that immediately had a outsized impact on the volume and price action the day it was introduced on the chain, leading to the idea that these were definitely used to facilitate swaps or some other mechanism for locates. It seems they've been shorting GameStop for a really, really long time. And, I hate high frequency trading as well, but, my personal theory is that these high frequency trading algorithms got them into some trouble. With GameStop specifically, they were counting on it going bankrupt. They tried to drive the price down to zero, and then all of a sudden it just stayed alive a little too long. Then Ryan Cohen came in, and here we are. But to Mag's point, 226% short interest. That's wild. And not to mention, the SEC report that came out stated very clearly that the price rising in January was due to retail buy pressure and buy pressure in general, and not shorts closing. Not to mention, they had to shut off the buy button at around $350 in order to get it down, and they doubled down on those shorts thereafter. If you look at the price action on the chart, there is clear evidence that this thing runs in cycles. It's clear that they're offloading pressure here and there. But GME.cx, that came on chain in 2019. It was minted by Binance in 2014, and there's no reason, no logical reason that coin should even exist. This was before Binance officially incorporated in 2017. So, in my opinion, that's a lot of evidence to suggest that a lot of these things were created for the sole purpose of naked shorting. You've got CZ going to jail, and